Poor music quality, here are 4 common mistakes to avoid. Number 1, cheap recording setup. No matter how good or bad you are at making music, low quality recordings will ensure that it stays poor quality. Think about it. Your real life voice is being transmitted through the microphone, through cables, in your audio interface to your computer, out to your headphones. So if your music quality is lacking, you need to figure out which one it is. If you look up your microphone and look up the reviews, you're going to figure that out. Well, hey, yeah, I have the Blue Snowball that's $30. I'm wondering if a mix will help me. There's nothing a mix can do to help you. You have a $30 microphone that's not meant for high quality recordings. You got to think about it. So if you have a high quality mic that you trust and you're still having problems with your recordings, it literally could be your XLR cable that's damaged. Think about it. All the electricity from your voice going into this microphone is being transmitted through this cable into the audio interface or your computer, to another cable, to another cable. You have to ensure that those are high quality. So a lot of people that come to me will say, hey, I have a good mic and interface. I don't know what it is. It's bringing in this weird quality. Order some new XLR cables. You know, go with a little bit more expensive route, like $20 to $50. That will ensure that you have good cables. And now if you still have a problem with your recordings, you need to figure out, is it from your interface or microphone? A really good way to test that is by trying a different mic. Test it with that interface and see if it's still causing problems. If it is, then it's most likely your interface. So save up $150, you get the Focusrite Solo. And now I realize that so many people come to me about their low quality recordings and still don't understand this concept. Just remember, your real life voice may be amazing, but if something is messed up with your gear, you're never gonna have high quality music. Really focus on your gear before you focus on the mixing and mastering process. Number 2 is a bad or lazy performance. Your performance is everything. Your character is gonna create an image for the listener. If your character is interesting, then your song will be interesting. Your performance is your color. A bad performance is dull and boring. Great performances are exciting and colorful. Take this as an example. If I'm talking like this and here you need to get a new mic and you need to get a new interface. Boring, you guys are all sleeping. You see how I'm exciting and passionate about the videos that I make? That is why, you know, people subscribe to this channel. And I know we're a small channel, so make sure to smash that subscribe button down below if you're interested in improving your music. If you think, oh yeah, like maybe a mixing could improve this. No, think about listening to it dry and say, do I like my cadence and performance? Is this like hyping me up? It should hype you up, or you know, you may make a lo-fi chill song or it may chill you out, right? But if you're trying to make a hype song and you're talking like this and you're rapping like this and it's like, no, you need to be hype in the mic. So you should listen to your songs with dry, with no plugins on, and be like, do I like it dry? Do I like the performance dry? Well, if you do, then you're gonna love it with a mix. So really focus on doing better performances while you're recording. Number 3 is the inability to take constructive criticism. Now, I get sent a ton of demos. When I make music, I send them to the people I trust. And I'm telling you, when I first started music, I would send them out to my friends and they'd be like, dude, like, yeah, this doesn't sound too good. And be like, dude, screw you, man. Like, you don't even know music. Because I couldn't think logically. I was thinking very emotionally and with my ego. And when you get to a certain point after years of making music, you realize there's no point to think emotionally about it. And that's actually a reason why when I get super emotionally attached to my song or demo, I'll actually have another engineer do the final mix and master, because mixing and mastering is very logical and you're trying to make it as high quality as possible and sound like a reference track or compete with, you know, your niche in music. And, you know, when you're really emotional, you can't think logically. So before you send out your demos, be prepared, you know, to listen to others. And if they say, hey, you know, maybe, you know, redo your performance, or hey, maybe get a better mic, don't get emotional about it. Think about it as like, oh yeah, that's great feedback. I appreciate it. And that's what I'm gonna focus on. I'm gonna focus on getting another job or working extra hours this week so I can afford a better mic. I'm gonna re-record the vocals and think about how I can learn performance better by watching a YouTube tutorial on better vocal performances and stuff like that. So when I get constructive criticism, now I'm grateful. I'm like, man, thank you so much. Even though it's not what I wanted to hear in most cases. You know, I had my one music mentor, Alex Rome, tell me for years, dude, like, not good, not good, not good. I used to get mad at him, and now I'm just so grateful. And recently he's finally said like, dude, you've improved so much. This is actually melodically really cool. The chords, the vocals you chose, the melodies is all awesome. However, I think you could have a better kick. And you know, that just excites me because over the years, I know I've improved by putting in daily work. And you want to make sure with constructive criticism that you're also not getting just negative, bad criticism from someone that just doesn't understand anything about music. So if you ever need constructive criticism, you can always reach out and email me, support@baywoodaudio.com, and say, hey, I'm looking for some constructive criticism on this new demo I'm working on. Please be honest. And you know, I always will. But it's really hard to give constructive criticism on a song that's on Spotify already because you have that release. I don't want to say, hey, you should change the mix when you have it released. Send demos, right? Upload your demos to SoundCloud private, send the private link. That's the best way to send demos to your friends and peers in music. You subscribed yet? If you're interested in more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. And number 4 is a bad mix. You as an artist are signing up and enjoying music because you like to create and release music. We didn't all sign up to be a professional engineer, right? So a lot of us get frustrated with the mixing process and, you know, we just settle for okay. You know, I don't want to work on this anymore. I'm just going to release it. And then you send it to someone like me. I'm like, hey, that mix is not that good. Your friends don't really care about it and you don't see anybody promoting or sharing your song, and that is okay because that is the reason why I built and sell vocal presets, because vocal presets, you can literally go through multiple different presets, find a vibe that works for you, and easily tweak it to taste. So you're not only saving time, but you're finding your sound. And it may not be the perfect sound, you may have to tweak it, but that is the problem I wanted to solve. And if you're interested, we actually have 5 free presets down below that we made this year, so we update it every single year. So download those down below, and if you enjoyed them, we have hundreds of other presets that you can choose from. And we have things like vocal sauce that are organized by genre and vibe, 50 plus vocal presets, and we have melodic sauce made for melodic singers and rappers if you have that more melodic style of voicing. And my mission is to help others make more music, and I realized that mixing and mastering was such a pain point in us releasing music that I wanted to figure out a way to automate it, and I think we're doing a pretty good job. So definitely get those presets down below, improve your mixes. There's just certain things that I hated doing music, and for me, I make and release electronic dance music, and I get way too emotionally attached to a lot of my songs because they're very emotional driven songs that take you on a roller coaster. So that is why I've automated it by I use presets for 90% of the job, and then the last 10% I have a different engineer that's not emotionally attached to the song to final mix and master my song, because he will be able to logically take my song to the next level without being emotionally tied to it. So with your own songs, use presets to get 90% of the job done and take it to the next 10% level if you can logically, or just literally outsource it. And that is why I made my mixing and mastering service so affordable. At $100 a song, you know, you can do 90% of the work, but that last 10% could really take it to the next level that really makes it stand out and last a lifetime. So that is all I have for this video. If you're interested in more videos like this, make sure to smash that like button down below, and make sure to comment down below which of these 4 mistakes do you struggle with or are you looking to improve, so I can get a better grasp on what you guys may be struggling with. And that brings us to my last point. There are many things that artists and audio engineers do that cause miscommunication and problems with the dynamic of an audio engineer and artist. So I made this video, 14 things that audio engineers hate that artists do, to help you build a better relationship with your engineer or artist. So you got to check out that video right here.